Back with Bobby and JJ Radio. We have Miss Brissa Ytuarte. She's from Dulce Soap Company. This girl is actually from El Paso, Texas. And she's currently a grad student with the dual program of International Organizational Psychology and an MBA. And we're going to talk about soap.
Yes, we are.
Cool.
Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, for sure. So how does a student of organizational psychology get into the soap game?
Well, you've got to prepare yourself to not slate, first of all, because time management is everything with what I'm doing.
Sure.
But I started soaping about
Is that what it's called?
Soaping, yeah. Like an art. Yeah, I
soaped this morning.
Okay, no, probably not.
Is it Tuesday? Oh, it's Sunday.
It's Tuesday.
So yeah, I'll just say soaping to make it short. It's like a process called cold process soap making, but I started about 7 years ago.
Right.
And it didn't become a business up until about 2 years ago. I just kind of once you make soap, it's like kind of like a small batch, but then you get like 7, 8, 10 slices from it. So then you start hoarding the soap because you don't know what to do with it because it takes 4 to 6.
Because you're so clean already?
Yes, totally. You start giving it away. But once you make it, it takes 4 to 6 weeks to cure, which is kind of a bummer. So you just like let it air out, let it solidify, harden. So then after that, it's ready to use.
So, you just woke up one day and you were just tired of dial
house
or what?
Soap.
Yeah,
house soap, why soap?
I grew up with my mom always making stuff at home. And then while I was studying in my undergraduate courses, I got so bored in between studying and then just doing whatever part-time job that I wanted to jump into the scene of creatives in San Antonio. And at that time, I was living in the suburbs. Right now, I live downtown. So that's
cool.
By living downtown, I feel like my business has exploded just because I am more aware of a ton of more events than, when I was
farmers markets and
exactly, yes.
Stuff like that. Yeah. And so you just out of sheer boredom, you just YouTube it? Did you? Yeah,
I rented books, into the library, checked out books.
What's the library?
Yeah, right.
It's that thing, Bob. They have pop-ups there. You've seen them.
I've seen them.
Books. I did everything. I read a lot. I watched a lot of videos. I kind of just taught myself through other people who had been professionally taught or taught themselves too. So it was awesome to teach myself a new skill.
For sure.
So that was pretty, once it comes out and it comes out right, that's pretty awesome. So yeah.
Yeah, so tell us about your soap and what separates your soaps from other soap.
Well, a lot. My soap is handmade. It's small batches, hand poured, as well as candles, other things that I make. I try to have as least amount of ingredients as possible. The fragrances are toxin free. Everything that I use is as natural as possible that I can get it. So there aren't any nasty chemicals that are going to go into your pores or your skin where you have to be worried about like hormone damage or things that normally a rash, anything. And a lot of people are allergic to different things. So like I'll have people, I can't use your lavender soap because I'm sensitive to lavender or whatnot. So they just, I'll be happy to educate them in what I carry.
Sure. And so you mentioned candles.
Yes.
What other products do you have besides soap and candles?
I have lip balms and I have whipped body butters.
What is a whipped body butter?
So those are fun because so you have the lotion and then you have like a thicker body cream, and whipped body butters is like a combination of both. So they can have a base of like shea butter or avocado butter or just like really awesome creamy ingredients, and you use a hand mixer or a standalone mixer and they become super fluffy when you whip it. So and that's how it stays in the jar for a while. So when you have it, it kind of just melts onto your skin versus it being like a hard like scrub or lotion or cream.
Sure. Now you where are you selling this consistently? And are you at any events coming up here in San Antonio?
Yes, I am selling online mostly through my website, which is directed to Etsy.
Okay.
And I have a couple of events coming up. The next big one is next Thursday, March 28th, from 6 to 9 by an organization called Babes Support Babes, and that's at Brick. So that one's Brick at Blue Star.
At Blue Star.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that 6 to 9, the 28th, Brick at Blue Star, that's going to be a pretty awesome event. There's going to be 30 plus female vendors and artists there. So they are so talented, and I'm excited to be next to them. And then after that, Bernie Handmade Market, April 12th, 13th, that weekend, up in Bernie.
So tell me about the name Dulce. How'd you come up with that?
Everyone said that my soap looked like it was edible.
Like candy. So
yes,
candy
like
is
candy.
Dulce is candy in Spanish.
Yes, and I used to make soaps and other things that resembled donuts. For example, I haven't made those in a while, but then I had those like Maria cookies. I made like soaps out of those. So then people would be like, and I'm like, no, don't eat it, you know. So yeah, so those were fun to make.
But it's all natural, so you can eat it.
I guess. I mean, you'll have a bad taste in your mouth, ironically, but yeah.
With all the swearing you do, you probably should.
Yeah. Yes.
And so you can buy it online and it's shipped to you.
Yes.
And I guess it goes through the website Etsy, which actually has like a bunch of artists and vendors from all over the world.
Exactly. So you can just or search for my name, Dulce Soap Co., and then it'll come up. Or you just go dulcesoapco.com, and it'll direct you to Etsy.
Cool. So to check this girl out here in San Antonio, on the 28th, she'll be at the Brick at Blue Star. Blue Star is in Southtown, between 6 and 9, and she's going to be one of the babes supporting babes. And then also in Bernie Handmade Market on April 12th and 13th. At the Kana Ballroom in Bernie. But if you don't want to wait or you want to go by, you can just check out Dulce, that's Dulce, soapco.com.